There's a lot more of you here than I thought. And I just got so comfortable with the other decoders that I thought I could vlog in any situation. Back to square one again. Roll the intro. Hello decoders, decode this. So getting ready took a while. One of the things we do on a regular basis, whether we meet people for the first time or encounter people on YouTube, is have a first impression. That could be based on something they said or what they wear. In a way, we have a certain basis of how we view certain people, and if they don't meet to a certain standard we like, we tend to be sort of negative about it in some ways. But actually first impressions are always going to be important, because how you hang around certain people, whether you trust them enough, it's going to be based around that first impression. Now first impressions really did matter from where I was growing up, because it didn't matter how much you changed in certain ways, the first impression that you had always stuck with people. In some ways it was rather juvenile, because in the end they couldn't see beyond the changes that you made regardless of certain things. But regardless of my experiences, first impressions are always going to be an important factor. A bit like if you came up to this video or the videos before, you basically had a first impression of me, and in some cases some people would just go on their merry way and ignore that, and some people would subscribe, you know. In the end, everyone has their own certain way of how they view things, and I don't fault them for that. That makes me think, what are the bases of a first impression you tend to look for? Are you looking for certain aspects, certain features, certain characteristics? What are the things that you tend to look for and compare when it comes to first impressions? And do you uphold to that to anyone you meet? Naturally, while I'm open to meeting anyone I would like possible, there are going to be some cases where I will hold caution to the wind. That is based on certain fears and previous experiences, and whilst I always would like to be friendly with any people as possible, naturally there are some experiences where people may not want to be friends with me. And to demonstrate this, I took a couple of photographs earlier where I changed outfits and different looks, different hairstyles, and I'm going to put them all up one by one, and you're going to basically give your feedback about them. What would have been your first impressions had you not seen me beforehand? You've got to basically remove the fact that you know who I am and whatnot. If you saw me looking in a certain way, what would be your certain opinion about it? You can comment about one picture, or you can comment about all of them. It's up to you, it doesn't matter really. So let's roll on with the pics. So as you can see, one person can change their appearance in a blink of an eye, and first impressions may not necessarily be important. Very true, Elephant, and wait a minute, did you interrupt my videos again? Anyway, like I was saying, you could see that basically I can change my appearance in certain ways, and your first impressions may differ as you go along. But the one thing that will always remain the same is that I will always be me. What do you think, decoders? Are first impressions important to you, or do you find that basically you tend to grow as you go along with people, that you disregard first impressions straight away, or do you value the importance of that first impression? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as well as what you thought of your first impressions of those different pictures, and hopefully we'll get a nice little bit of feedback as we go along. A few updates to go through now. Firstly, thank you to Maureen Johnson and Kim Couch for promoting the 13 Blue Envelope Challenge. I've never seen such an overwhelming reaction to an idea that I've had. I think the nearest I had to that was the October idea, but I'm just, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who don't follow Twitter, the 13 have been filled up and they've all received their letters so far as I know. Hopefully we'll start to see more people sort of appearing up. I have made a playlist of a couple of the unveiling videos, if you just basically click around this area here. Obviously, as they continue to update, I will be posting it on Twitter, and that playlist will get updated as well, so keep an eye on that playlist in particular. There's a video I've got in the works at the moment which is based around my experience that I went to see Fozzy in High Wycombe, which was absolutely unbelievable, particularly one experience that I won't spoil the video just yet, but a question is, do you want to see it on the main channel, or should I post it to the second channel? I know people are a bit in a mix about the Varsity videos that I do, but I just want to know your opinions. Main channel, second channel. Post down. Things are going to get a little bit hectic at work in particular because the Christmas rush is starting to build. I will be still continuing to make videos whenever I best can. I know I've got a few ideas in my head, I just need to get the execution. I have not forgotten about you completely, so I will be continuing to put out. It just might be that if there is a lack of videos over the next few weeks, you know why. Also, I'm a little bit excited about tomorrow because I get to have my first ever Thanksgiving meal. It's going to be a real fun experience and I am just looking forward to it. So, to my American decoders, can you tell me any things to prepare for when it comes to Thanksgiving? Should I sort of be wearing pilgrim hats, or should I just basically just let the good times roll? You know, this is the first time of doing something like this, which is going to be exciting, yet it's just kind of scarily weird at the same time, so let me know what you think. And with that, I wish you all to have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Happy 48th birthday to Doctor Who, since it was 48 years since Unearthly Child first debuted. And yes, all exciting times, blah 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 blah.